Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, Work with Mide Nancy, and this is Mide Nancy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for subscribing. From the last video till now, you've been subscribing and I'm super excited. So today's video is not like what you've been seeing. Today's video is very different. Just like I said, my channel is all encompassing. Like in my channel there is fun, there is lifestyle, there is food, there are different kind of things. So part of my introductory video, I said I was going to do some things related to French languages and promotion of languages. So this video is one of those videos. This video is a very requested video. Doing the application for the 2021-2022 sets is out, and today I'm going to be taking you through the application process. Are you a Nigerian? Are you an African? I'm going to show you the 57 countries that qualify to apply. If your country happens to be one of these 57 countries, you can apply for this job. So can you speak French? That's the essential quality. Can you speak French? Do you have a certificate to show for it? So this is just an intro, and so I'm just telling you what the video is going to be about. And if you can't speak French and you also want to travel out, hang around till the end of the video because there might be something for you. There is actually something for you to learn. So I guess I'll see you guys in the video. Bye. When I was applying for this, I didn't find a video like this. So I just thought about it that okay, and I really needed help, but there was basically no one to help me on time. But eventually I go to where your link is and follow me because this video is going to be very fast. First thing first, the link should be opened from a laptop, a computer, a desktop. Or don't try to fill in the application from your phone. You can't do that, like it won't be possible. The second thing is that you need to download this app first. It's Adobe Acrobat Reader, Acrobat Reader DC, that's the name, but it's because this is the only app you can use to fill the application. If you don't have the link yet, go to my former YouTube video, one of my YouTube videos, and check the description box. I have the link there. I saved my link somewhere here. So go to where your link is and just click on the link. It's as easy as that. When you click on the link, it takes you right to the application. Before you begin filling your application, first thing you have to do is to save this in your document. So just right click and go to save. I think you can see go to your downloads, and you can see it here already too, but you can still go to your downloads. I just want this video to be beginner friendly as possible. So go to your downloads and right click and open with Acrobat Adobe Reader. Let's go together. Dossier de candidature 2021-2022. Le dossier de candidature doit être rempli sur l'ordinateur et devra être transmis par voie électronique au gestionnaire du programme dans le pays d'origine du candidat. Just like I said earlier, this application, this file, this whole thing must be filled, like it must be completed on a computer, and you should send it at the end of your application. You should send it by mail to those in charge of this program in your own country. That's why it's very essential. You can't just come from any country and just pick it up and fill it in and submit to anyone. No, this document is composed of several parts, A, B, C, D, blah blah blah. So the first, attestation de chargé de famille. Okay, so this section G is for those that will be coming with a family member. Maybe you have a little baby that is still suckling, or you are coming with your partner. Maybe you are newlywed and you don't want to leave your wife alone. D'appréciation, section réservée aux professeurs. So this is like a recommendation or appreciation kind of section, but it's your teacher, your friend teacher, your friend lecturer, whoever it is who trained you in French. This section is for the person. Second page, constitution du dossier, étape à suivre. Le candidat complète les rubriques de section A à F du dossier ou G pour les candidats chargés de famille.
Présentez votre dossier entièrement complet au posteur qui complétera la fiche d'appréciation H et la signera.
Attention, lorsque le professeur aura signé la fiche d'appréciation, vous ne pourrez plus modifier le contenu du dossier. Okay, first, as a candidate, you have to complete the section A to F. That's everything that concerns you. But if you are going to be coming with a family member or someone, you have to complete A to G. So then you have to, when you get to A to F or A to G, as your case may be, send this document, the document to your teacher, your professor, lecturer, whoever it is that tutored you in French. After, let's jump to attention. After your professor, when immediately he signs it, you won't be able to edit or modify the old document again. So, for example, maybe for your future ambition, you already wrote you want to be a lawyer, and after your lecturer signed it, you figured out that, oh no, I don't want to be a lawyer, I want to be a farmer. It is going to be too late for you to change. And after your professor or teacher signs it, then you will not sign your own part to validate it before you send. So, les dossiers devront envoyer complète aux personnes en charge de recrutement. Toute candidature incomplète sera automatiquement écartée et le candidat considéré comme non éligible au recrutement. So after filling it, just like I said, you should send your complete application to the person in charge of recruitment in your country. And they said all incomplete application will automatically be thrown away, will be trashed, and the candidate will be considered as non-eligible. So,
dans le cas où vous serez sélectionné dès réception du courriel concernant votre sélection, le programme des assistants de langue en France sera nécessaire de...
Okay, in a situation where you are selected, once you get a mail by January, before the end of January or beginning of February, you should get a mail telling you that, okay, you've been selected. After that, you need to prepare this following document. A birth certificate, like original birth certificate, not a photocopy. Prepare your original birth certificate because you are going to need it, and also a criminal record from your country, from your own country. So in Nigeria, I don't know about other countries, I don't know how easy it is to get it from other countries, but in Nigeria, to get your criminal record, you have to go to the headquarters of the police headquarters. So immediately you ask for this, they know you are planning to travel out, so they'll just bill you. Thanks to the police force of Nigeria, they'll bill you so high and stuff. So you really have to have a good negotiating spirit. If possible, go with your parents, go with your elder ones, go with someone that looks like a giant and stuff, so you can bargain and stuff. And also, before filling out this application, don't try to go and get a criminal record and run around, or before they tell you you've been selected, don't try to do this, because Nigerian criminal record lasts only for 3 months. Like, it's only valid for 3 months for whatsoever reasons I still don't understand. So after 3 months, your criminal record is no longer valid, and you have to go and make another one with the same amount of money or even more. So you are going to need this criminal record stuff later in the year, around October, November. It depends on wherever you are posted to. So if you go and do it by January, February, March, you will just have to do another one before you eventually get the opportunity to travel. Okay, so without much delay, let's just keep going. So now this is the beginning of the application. Like, it stands for photograph, like whatever, your picture, your passport photograph. Then you have to put your country of origin. So I said we have 57 countries in partnership with France. You can see all the countries here. Just scroll: Kenya, Mexico, Lebanon, Nicaragua, and so El Salvador. There are so many countries. So just search. If your country is part, fine, go online, choose Nigeria, and you can also choose your country. Then retenez ce dossier. Consulter le site. Okay, if you are going to be filling this this application from watching my video or something, and you don't know who is in charge from your country, just come to France Education just click on this link and find out who to submit the application to from your country. But if you are in Nigerian, it's really easy. I have the link of who and where you are going to submit this link to. So keep watching. This is your surname, so I will be putting my surname. So and prénom is your name. Make sure the name you are going to be like putting as your name is actually the name you have on your international passport, because your date of birth. So let's say my date of birth is 04 87. So let's just say that's my date of birth. Nationality, just put your nationality, Nigerian. Don't forget we are filling this in French, so make sure you do it. So this is a chance for you. If you have two nationalities, maybe you are a Ghanaian and you're a Nigerian or something, just make sure you indicate your second nationality here. Okay, let me push this up a little. Okay, situation familiale. Are you single? Are you married? Please try not to lie. Just say the truth. If you are married, it's not a big deal for you to be married and coming for this program. You can be married 25. Just make sure you are younger than 35 years old. So nom d'enfant à charger. That's if you are going to be bringing a child. So if it doesn't correlate with you, you can just keep it. Then okay, this is your this place. You have to put your address where you are living, like presently, even until 1st of October, like your present courier. That's your mail. What's your mail address? Just make sure you count it. Contact the person à prévenir en cas d'urgence. That's your next of kin.
Mr. Nada, Israel. Okay, then telephone, that's his number. Make sure you put your plus again. Plus 23480 blah 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 blah. Then his address, his new address. So you put the person's address here, and the mail of the person. Make sure you put the mail of the person too at blah blah blah.com.
So going on to the next part. Situation actuelle. Anytime you see sélectionné, you just have to choose. Okay, are you a student? Are you a working class person who gets paid? Are you a part-time worker, or are you other? Like maybe you are not part of these three situations. I would choose students because I'm still a student. So let's move. Cursus, that's like your educational background and stuff. So études secondaires, what's the name of your of your school, like where you did your secondary school, name of your OAUIS. That was my school. Then where was it? Lieu. Préciser le pays. That's if you did school in Nigeria, you have to put the country and the place. So I schooled in Nigeria, so I'll put
2009. From 2009. By the way, don't be scared when you see this. Okay.
Études supérieures, dernier examen réussi et titre obtenu. Your higher institution and your last exam, the last exam you passed, like.
So that's an end. So my school OAU, I click on the second one, nom de département, the department obviously.
Then niveau d'études supérieures le plus élevé. That's like the level, the highest level that you've reached. I would choose licence 3. Licence 3, all these levels of school, it's according to the French timetable. Licence 1 is if you're in 100 level, licence 2, 200, licence 3, 300. Master 1 is if you have, normally universities in France is for 3 years, but sometimes it gets to 4 years, and that's when you have the Master 1 et Master 2. Master 2 is like normal thing we call masters. Then doctorate degree 1, 2, 3. I think this goes to the PhD levels and stuff. Normally I'm done with university, so I should be choosing Master 1. I think I should say this real quick. You cannot apply for this job if you are still in licence 1 if you are in 100 level. So I think the minimum requirement is a 200 level for Nigerians. I don't know about other. I'll just choose FLE, that's Français langue étrangère, French language, and matière étudiée. You can give some of your courses, some of your subjects that you are doing. Just type in some history, literature, then put the date also. So let's move to the next. Okay, maîtrise des langues et ouverture à l'international. Your level in French. If you want to see their levels, you can just click on this link. So, but if you just want to check here, there is A1 level, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Normally, for this job, the minimum requirement is a B1. So, nom d'année d'apprentissage du français. How many years did you learn French? So, if you've been learning French for... Okay, they actually asked for years. So, if you've been learning French for 5 months, I don't know how you are going to go about it. De la certification en langue française, niveau attente et date d'obtention. So if you have a DELF, this is the moment you have to write it here, because you are in a competition, and this is what is actually going to give you a upper and like above other candidates. If you have a B2, B1, say it here that you have a certificate in French language. If
2019, just to put it, so just put your year. So if the year for this one is different, maybe you got your DELF B2 27, make sure you just try to include it. You want them to see all the details to see that.
Autre langue étrangère que vous connaissez. So other foreign languages that you know. So you can go to this link and see all the languages that they are suggesting. So I will just be okay. So first you have to write those languages. Or no, you have to, don't forget you have to say these things in French. Allemand. So that's German in French, and you are going to choose your level of German. This is the lowest level and this is the highest level.
Just choose a B1. Then if you speak Spanish, make sure you write Español. And what's your level in Spanish?
Okay. If you've lived out of if you've lived in another country before more than a month, you have to choose. So yes or no. Oui. So if you've lived in a country for just 1 month, 1 week, 2 weeks, it doesn't count. Or you lived there for 3 days, it doesn't count. So they said living in a strange country for more than a month. So I say yes, and the place.
Just switch it up. I'm coming. You just move this up. Okay, I think it's really good.
So experience et talent. So you have to choose if you have a passion, a knowledge, a talent, something different that can. I like theater and I act, so I will just choose that. So there are so many options: arts, plastic, music, if you sing, but unfortunately you can only choose one. And if you don't like any of these things, you can just choose others, because you still have to specify that. So I choose theater. Here, so you have to justify it with like daily things you do, experiences, studies. Maybe you take extra courses in theater. Expérience de l'encadrement et de l'animation. This was really a difficult question. Like, this was really a difficult aspect for me. I didn't understand. I used this dictionary, I translated this, but it still did not. Maybe a kind of teaching and stuff, maybe with children and stuff. So make sure you indicate that here if you have that. Then expérience pédagogique, préciser le type de public. So have you taught people before, like children, adolescents or adults? So put it here. Utilisation des nouvelles technologies, nom de l'outil et du logiciel en utilisation. That's technology. Maybe you are good with Word, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel. Loisirs, like what are your hobbies? What do you do during when you're free? What of job are you thinking of taking up at the end of your stay as a language assistant in France? Like, what do you want to be later in future and stuff? What destination? Section C is about if you get chosen what type of what level do you wish to teach. So you have to choose here. Do you want primary school? Do you want secondary school? Or are you indifferent? Anyone. So I'll just, for this part, you are going to be choosing a first choice, second choice, and third choice of like academy. I would like to call it city or states, a kind of state stuff. So I would like to just call it that. So we are going to come to Annex 2 to see the list of academies. So let's see the academies. We have these are the ones in group A. You have to choose one from here, one from here, and one from here. You can't choose the three from this, your three choices from this place. You can't choose your three choices from this place, and you can't choose your three choices from this place. That will be 1 1 1. And you can also choose to write indifferent, like I really don't mind. You can choose indifferent, indifferent, indifferent. Anywhere they put me, anywhere good. My own advice is that try to pick a smaller town. Try to pick somewhere that is not so big. You can choose where is a little bit big and exposed, but not as big as Strasbourg, Paris, Nice, and all those other big Google on some of these places. Try to Google on them and just choose and pray that okay, I pray where I'm choosing is going to be good. So 1 2 3. So let's get this place. Okay. Choix prioritaire dans votre affectation. Okay, what's your priority? What should they place priority on? Should they place priority on the level you want to teach, which is either primary or secondary school, or should they place priority on your academy, like the places you chose? Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's say for niveau d'enseignement, I chose primary school, and for my choices, I chose indifferent, and for this second one, I chose group B. You see, they bring all the academies in group B, and I choose Dijon, and for my third choice, I choose group C, and I choose Guadeloupe. Okay, let's say that's it. So this question is, what should they place priority on? Should they place priority on you wanting a primary school at all costs? So they just give you a primary school anywhere, so far it's a primary school, or should they put priority on this, your choices, like you just want to be in either Dijon or, okay, no, don't let me make this indifferent. Let me just make this a group A, that's Armion. So should they place priority on you wanting to be in these three places so badly, or you just want to teach primary school? Okay, would you be interested in having two affectation, like you'll be posted to like 2 cities and stuff? I don't want, so I'm going to choose no. If you want, it's a bigger and beautiful experience, like you get to be in 2 maybe cities that are close to each other, and you have to work 1 week here, 1 week there, and you can visit places here, visit places there. So if that is your choice, you can choose Adresse en France. If you have anyone in France, like at the moment you have anyone living in France and you feel like, okay, I have an address like a family member, or so it's optional, you don't have to. I didn't put anything there because I know no one. So besoin spécifique à signaler. If you have a special care that you want them to know, maybe you are on a wheelchair, or you use crutches, or you are asthmatic. During your interviewer will actually ask you about all these things that you answered. You try to confirm your answers to see if you're actually the one that filled this application yourself. So you ask you many of these questions randomly again and see if it's correlates. Comment avez-vous connu ce programme? Like, how did you find out about this program? Did you find it out from a friend? Did you find it out from Alliance Française, Ambassade de France, like a family member? French Education International has 3 sites. Did you find it out from? If you are finding this out from my channel, I think you should just choose you can just basically choose any of these things. You can choose site internet, France Education International site internet, because I actually opened this through their site. So are you a candidate for any other international blah 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 program? basically the answer is no. But if you are also a candidate, you should choose yes. And the name of the program, make sure you include the name of the program. Avez-vous déjà été assistant de langue? Have you been like an assistant de langue before? So just come here and say no, since I believe no. And if it's yes, you can always put your yes again. Si oui, dans quel pays? Assistant de langue that they're talking about is not France. Then it has to be like assistant de langue in another country. So if yes, put yes. And which country? Maybe Spain, because they have in Spain, they have in Germany. So you can put Germany, Spain, Leo, and say everything you want them to say. So now it brings us to this part of signature where you have to sign. Je certifie, blah blah blah. Make sure you don't sign this. Let the motivation, which is your cover letter. Okay, first thing first, instruction. Asset emplacement. Veuillez saisir votre lettre de motivation écrite en français, max 600 words. Please. They said your letter of motivation, your cover letter should be in French, and the maximum is 600 words. 600 words. Please don't do I too know. You can have 300 and still pass your message. It doesn't show. You don't have to tell them, okay, in 2021 I got in 2003 I proceeded to be the president of the association of blah 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 2003. I would advise you to just try to write it on your own. After that, look for someone, maybe a senior colleague, someone who is very good in French, a lecturer who has your time and stuff like that, to help you to cross-check. It's even straightforward. Let the motivation. What's your motivation? Why do you want this job? And what do we stand to gain from you if we give you this job? What do you also stand to gain from this? So now here's justificative. You need a valid passport. Get yourself a valid passport, and your passport should be valid until December 2022 with the pages avec les pages avec l'identité, le numéro du passeport, la photo et la signature. That's the first page. So that page that has your identity, the number of passports, your photograph, your signature. You click on it. It goes to your documents. Do you understand? So just parcourir. It's going to bring out your document, and wherever you saved it, let's say you put it in your download, you just have to choose it. Let's say this is my passport. I just open it and it comes here, tada. So you can see page, and let's scroll up. Looks yummy. What else? Okay. School certificates for this present year. Okay, we Nigerians, I don't know about private schools or stuff. Federal Nigerian schools, we really might have a problem in this part, because you can either run around the Senate building in your school and look for a way of getting your transcript, which is basically impossible, or you can go to your e-portal page, screenshot pages of your e-portal page of your the last year, the 2020. Okay, 2020, 2021. I really don't know, because schools were logged. So just choose your last year and put it. Diplôme obtenu. Here you have to put like your same. They're still talking about your school results. Do you get your school? They said your last school results. Do you understand? The last basically was to screenshot all the pages of my school e-portal from my part 1 to my part 3 as at that moment, and I put everything in these two places, and it worked. So you can try that too. Then they said diplôme obtenu. If you have DELF, like the DELF results, or TCF that I typed in earlier, this is the best position, this is the best place to put in. And if you have other certificates in French that you feel might be a plus, any other certificates at all in French that you know that okay, this thing sounds good, make sure you put them with an human being. You're going to be coming with a family member or something, so you write where you are doing it from. If you are going to be with a family member, Please try to take time to read that one by one, and you should sign. But make sure you don't sign yet. Sign at the end. So this is a fiche d'appréciation. Your lecturer or your teacher, your friend teacher, is going to write his name, blah blah blah, his quality, his
name, and his address and institution that is working with, characteristic, the characteristic of your own characteristic, the culture, general culture, attitude in working. Like, so really need to have a lecturer that really that can say something good about you.
Your lecturer will give you back without signing to cross-check again your application for the last time. Go back to your motivation letter that you've inserted. Oh, did I tell you how to insert your motivation letter? Oh, I forgot. Try it. So what I just did was that I minimized this. You can minimize here, then go to your Word document and write your motivation letter. Okay, you can actually write it from here.
So we're almost done. You're 21, what month this song? Okay, 2020. And put your full stop. Then come to this other end, come to this down end.
Try to do it with your Word. Then when you do it, just insert it. It's way easier and it's faster. That the Gmail that you're supposed to send the application to after applying, just put the mail here also, and then proceed with your letter. Put an object, send it back to your teacher, like all the way to your teacher to sign. I think there's a pen. Okay, there's a pen somewhere here. So when I clicked on the pen, it brought me these two things: signature, ajouter une signature, ajouter un paragraphe. So you should be choosing ajouter une signature and try to sign it here. Just trace it. If you want to taper, like you just want to type it, let's say my signature is just Ola, you can see, and I'll just choose appliquer. So can you see? That's my signature. And if you want to trace it instead, so let's say this is my hand and I just do this. Okay, so this is it. So let's say, so can you see? If this is what you want to do, if it didn't come out the way you wanted it to, come to this icon, which is effacer, and clean it. So I want to try to do this again. I come to presser, you double click twice, and just on your mouse, just try to just do your signature. And if that's your signature, just apply. And if you already have it in your Word document, you can just insert, come to your downloads, and let's say this chicken is your signature. Make sure you just insert it and apply. Do you understand? Okay, so annulé. So I think I've already taught you how you can sign. And okay, so after that, come back to slide 7 and certify, accepter le poste qui me sera attribué. And I'm going to choose this. So it's, can you see, it comes here and it saves it. Link, I'm going to be displaying the link where you have to send this document to the Gmail, the Gmail account you have to send the document to. Is going to be on the screen, assistantsdelangue.nigeria@gmail.com. so you are going to see that right now. So we have come to the end of the application process, but you don't speak French, and I told you to make sure you hang around at the to the end of this video because there's something for you. And what do I have for you? I just want to tell you that it's not too late. You can download some language apps, download Duolingo. Why don't you dedicate 10 minutes of your time, 15 minutes per day, to just be on YouTube and learn a language? There are opportunities outside the country, like in so many countries of the world right now. Spain, Italy opening their borders, Germany, they are really opening their borders, Brazil, just for people to come and do an exchange program. And from doing an exchange program, you can think of what you want to do with your life next. So there's always that opportunity for you, and I don't want you to just feel like, okay, this thing is basically, you open this one, you have to be able to speak French, open that one, you have to be able to speak German, open that one, you have to be able, and you don't have any of these languages. It's not too late. There's always a next year, there's always a year after next, there's always one year after the next. So you can continue doing what you are doing right now, but you can also just, it doesn't hurt to learn a language. You're a medical doctor, you're a lawyer, or you are an historian or something. It's not bad to just learn a language. And it can just be one of your qualities. Try to do it. So if this video helped you in applying for your 2021-2022 teaching assistant program in France, oh, I'm so happy for you, and I say good luck. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel. I have so many things, like other things to share with you. I would have stuff like this too, and it has really been amazing filming this video, and I'll see you in my next video. So bye.